In the heart of Monroe County Kentucky, nestled among the rolling hills and acres of farmland, there stands a desolate and eerie place known as Hollowbrook Farm. Legend is the land is cursed, or so the locals say. Gather round as we plunge into the depths of darkness, where the line between reality and fiction blurs, and the things that go bump in the night find their voice. From ancient curses to supernatural encounters, from forgotten spirits to the monsters that lurk in the shadows. Prepare yourself for a descent into the macabre. This is Tales After Dark. Hello, I'm Roger Hunter, and we have a special tale for you today about an adventurous young lady who takes on more than she expected. But before we get started, please click that like button, give us a thumbs up, click that follow button so you can stay up to date on all our content, and if you enjoy our story, leave us a comment. Now, today's story. 23-year-old Emily was a curious and adventurous young woman who had always felt drawn to the paranormal, and she was fascinated by the mysteries that surrounded Hollowbrook Farm. Locals tell of strange happenings and unearthly cries in the dead of the night, sightings of large creatures lurking in the shadows, mysterious lights dancing across the sky, and the ghost of an unforgotten past haunting the dilapidated farmhouse. Emily had visited Hollowbrook Farm once as a child, but not long after that, on a foggy autumn-winter evening, her childhood friend Sam vanished without a trace. The entire town speculated about what had happened to Sam, but no one dared to venture too close to the haunted farm. One day, driven by unrelenting curiosity, Emily decided to unravel the secrets of Hollowbrook Farm. Armed with a flashlight, a camera, and an old map she found at the local archives, she set out on a moonlit night to explore the mysterious property. The night air was thick with an otherworldly silence as Emily approached the farm. The creaking gates welcomed her with an ominous groan, and the wind whispered through the skeletal remains of the once prosperous barn. Moonlight cast eerie shadows on the worn-out wooden planks, and the rustling leaves seemed to carry the ghostly murmurs of the past. Emily's heart raced as she entered the farmhouse, its doors hanging from rusty hinges. A cold draft swept through the dimly lit hallway, causing the flame of her lantern to flicker. Shadows danced along the peeling wallpaper, creating an illusion of movement within the lifeless walls. Venturing deeper into the farmhouse, Emily stumbled upon an old study hidden behind a false wall. The room was filled with dusty books, ancient artifacts, and cryptic symbols etched into the floor. It was a chamber of secrets, untouched by time. A mysterious energy filled the air as she discovered a weathered journal belonging to the farm's original owner, John Hollowbrook. John chronicled bizarre occurrences, encounters with towering creatures resembling Sasquatch, strange lights in the night sky, and ethereal apparitions that roamed the farm. The journal spoke of a connection between these phenomena and a hidden chamber beneath the farmhouse, where ancient rituals were conducted to unlock the secrets of the universe. Driven by a mix of fear and fascination, Emily pressed on, determined to uncover the truth. Following the cryptic instructions in John's journal, she found a hidden trapdoor beneath a worn-out rug. With trembling hands, she lifted the door, revealing a narrow staircase leading into the darkness. As she descended into the abyss, the air became heavier and the temperature plummeted. The staircase seemed to go on forever, twisting, turning, until it opened into a vast underground chamber, adorned with eerie symbols and flickering candlelight. In the center, a pedestal held a dusty tomb, an ancient book that held the key to the farm's dark mysteries. Emily felt an inexplicable presence watching her, and the room seemed to resonate with a haunting melody. She carefully opened the book, revealing spells and incantations that could manipulate time and space. It was a forbidden knowledge that John had sought to harness, and now Emily held the power within her grasp. But as she delved deeper into the forbidden pages, a distant sound echoed through the chamber, a low growl that sent shivers down her spine. She looked up to see the ghostly apparitions from John's journal materializing before her, their hollow eyes staring into her very soul. Suddenly, the room shook, and the symbols on the floor glowed ominously. The air cracked with energy, and the boundaries between dimensions was blurred. From the shadows emerged a towering dark figure, standing on two legs, with eyes reflecting an ancient intelligence. Emily, caught in a web of supernatural forces, felt the weight of her actions. The book was Pandora's box, and she had unwittingly unleashed the farm's dark magic. The ghostly figures circled her, their whispering growing louder, and the air pulsated with an otherworldly energy. In a desperate attempt to undo the chaos, Emily closed the forsaken book and raced back up the stairs. As she reached the farmhouse, the once dead trees outside rustled with life. Their gnarled branches reached out as if trying to hold her back. The night sky above shimmered with unearthly lights, and the sound of alien machinery resonating through the air. The farmhouse quivered as if the earth beneath it protested against the intrusion into its hidden secrets. Emily stumbled out into the moonlit night. As her eyes struggled to adjust to the light, she saw a UFO hovering over the farm, casting an ethereal glow over the haunted landscape. A deafening roar echoed through the night as the farmhouse began to collapse in on itself. The ground shook. The air was filled with the cries of apparitions, the howls of Bigfoot, and the unsettling hum of the UFO. In the chaos, Emily sprinted towards the safety of the surrounding woods. As she emerged from the crumbling ruins, the ghostly figures, the creatures of the night, pursued her. Their wails reverberated through the darkened forest, and the UFO cast an ominous light on her path. It was a chase into the unknown, a race against the supernatural forces she had awakened. Emily's breath came in ragged gasps as she stumbled through the dense underbrush. The spectral pursuers closed in, their haunting cries echoing in her ears. She reached the edge of the woods, her heart pounding as she crossed the threshold into the moonlit clearing. The unearthly entities vanished into the night. The haunted farm stood silent, its secrets locked away once more. The collapsing farmhouse, the otherworldly lights, and the ghostly apparitions had faded into the darkness. Emily, shaken and terrified, swore never to return to Hollowbrook Farm. As she walked away, the moon cast a silvery glow on the desolate landscape. The wind whispered through the trees, carrying with it the echoes of a once cursed farm that would forever be haunted by the shadows of the past. The mysteries of Hollowbrook Farm remained buried, waiting for another unsuspecting soul to unlock the secrets that lay hidden beneath its forsaken soil. And another tells after dark.